Welcome to the Angels and Awakening podcast. I'm your angel medium, Julie Jancius, and today we're sharing your angel stories. Why do our angels and loved ones above show us signs? Yes, they want us to know they're okay and at peace, but deeper than that, they want us to connect with them so that they can help us more from the other side. Friends, it all begins with your intuition, vibration, and experiencing oneness. Your intuition is your soul's voice. It's also how your loved ones talk to you from heaven. In this podcast, we teach you how to turn up the volume on your intuition so that you can hear their loving messages more clearly. We also teach you how to raise your vibration and feel your oneness with all that is. Friends, you are here to love, give love, receive love, be love, radiate love. And because your soul is love, all you really ever have to do is just be. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Angels and Awakening podcast. I'm your host, Julie Jancius, and today we're here with Alex, who has two beautiful angel stories to share with us. Alex, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to share.
Yay, and I love your star earrings.
Thank you.
I have a star necklace I wear all the time.
I love that. I love it. It's like I'm a star, so why not wear it?
I love it. It reminds me to just radiate love, right? Radiate love in every direction. So I want you to take it away. Tell everybody your first story.
Okay, awesome. So my first story, it starts with me on graduation day. I was graduating from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, and I graduated in May of 2018. I was sitting there in my graduation, literally waiting to get called. And, my family was up there watching me, but my dad wasn't. So I was sitting there and I started talking to him in my mind. And I said, Daddy, if you see where I'm at, meaning I'm graduating today, if you see where I'm going, meaning moving to Florida, and you see who I'm with, which is my boyfriend, and you're okay with it all, I want you to come to me in a dream in June, because that's when we were moving. And I was specifically said, I don't care what day in June, just come to me in June. And that was it. And so I graduated. Austin and I, which is my boyfriend, we moved to Florida. And this is a really important little bit because it won't make sense if I don't say it. But my boyfriend, he never dreams ever. It's very hard for him to. Can't ever dream. We moved to Florida. We moved in with his parents because we both just graduated. We didn't know what we wanted to do. And it was in June. One day he was sick and I was like, okay, you need to go sleep in the other room because I don't want to get sick. So he slept in the other room, and the next morning he's like, hey, do you remember going to the bathroom? And I was like, I don't know. I probably did, in the middle of the night. And he's like, well, you did. And his bedroom that I told him to sleep in was adjacent to the bathroom. It's the one he slept in when he was younger. And he's like, well, when you got up, it reminded me of my brother. And I dozed back off and I was like, wow, it would be so nice to dream about him. And he's like, and then I had the most vivid dream. And he was like, Spencer, his brother, opened the door of the garage and was like, missed me. And then he's like, something just told me to hug him. And I was so excited that he even had a dream. I didn't even remember that I had asked for that, but I was like, oh my God, that was a visitation dream. I was so excited for him. And, he was like, it was so real. He was like, it was so quick, but it was so real. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. The very next day, I think it was June 21st. I went crazy. I remember it because I was like, oh my God, I love this. I had that dream from my dad, and it was literally the most intense dream ever. I could be 90 years old on my deathbed and still remember it vividly because that's how aware I was. It's crazy because in the dream, it felt like, I know it was longer than it was, but I don't remember everything we talked about. The only part I remember was this. I could understand that it was ending. It was a white, everything was white. Everything was just white. And my dad was there and it was just a ball. And I was we were talking through our minds, and he was himself, his personality was him to a T. And I'm very aware that it's ending. And so, I start crying. I literally could feel the tears going down my thing. And I was ugly crying. I was no, I was begging him, please don't go. And he's like laughing. He's like, baby, like, you're fine. Like, he was literally like, relax, like, you're gonna be okay. And I just remember like just bawling my eyes out because I felt me about to wake up. And he says, let's get a tattoo. And I was like, I don't like tattoos. Like, why would, like, I don't want a tattoo. And then he starts laughing, like his same laugh. Like, it was so real. I could just understand him. And he's like, no, I'll go first. So this like lady, her hand appears and she starts tattooing the ball. And she tattoos my name on the ball. And I'm still crying. And he's like, see, it didn't hurt. And he's like, now it's your turn. And so the hand comes to me and she goes to my heart and she tattoos Steven on my heart. And I'm just like crying. And then I wake up and Austin, my boyfriend's like, hey, I'm going to work. And I literally like had tears like in my eyes, like when I woke up, and I was like, oh my God, I just had a dream too. Like it's just no coincidence that like his brother came to him. And then the very next day I got my dream in June. And so that was just the most incredible dream ever. That's my first one.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Well, let's talk about that a little bit, because what ends up happening is when you go into this energy, these dreams, these visitation dreams, when you wake up, the first sense is like a lot of emotion that's right there, right? Like, that wasn't just a dream, because there's so much emotion. You can almost feel your dad's presence like right there, or whoever it is that you're connecting with at that time. And like, I've sat in meditation and like gone back to that space of being there in the like the visitation dream. It's almost as if you've seen those movies where like time slows down.
Yeah.
You can see it more like in slow motion of what happened. It's more so that there's no time on the other side. So I feel like when we come back and it feels like in the movie where it was like, zzz, like it like speeds up really fast, you're like, wait, that was a whirlwind. Like, what just happened? So what they show me is that if you really sit and meditate on your time when you were with dad, you're really opening up your crown chakra. You're really going back into that energy of kind of being with him. And what you realize is that there's full on hour-long conversations that were happening over there telepathically. It's just that we do have time here. So it's like it does this weird speed up thing, like at the end.
No, that makes total sense, because in the dream, I knew that it was longer than what it was, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah. If that makes exactly how you explained it. It was so much longer, but I just remember the end part like so vividly, like, oh my God, no, it's ending. Like, I don't want it to end.
Yeah. And I think that the other part that's important for people to understand is, don't laugh at me here, but like the movies Ant-Man and even more so Ant-Man 2 are really like important energetically, because they show a lot of things that I don't think that I would have gotten visually if I hadn't seen those movies. And as I was watching those movies, all of a sudden I started to get into like high vibration just out of nowhere. And I was like, what is happening? And they go, watch, right? So as I'm watching, just like when I'm in a session and spirit's talking to me and a client's talking to me at the same time, here I am, I'm watching this movie and spirit's talking to me at the same time. And they said, it's right on top of here. Heaven is right here. It's right on top of here. And I didn't get it until I watched Ant-Man. And you see how tiny really is when he goes subatomic, they call it in the movie. It's through the smallest particles within the air, within us, that we move from this place to the other side. It's right through here. And I believe that what happens is that it's so quick, like lightning fast, being able to go over in a visitation dream and come back, or as we leave our bodies to go home to the other side. It's just like a very quick transition that can happen. And one day, because I'm trying to get rid of this stigma of like, heaven is this white light, because I think that in the quickness we see it that way. But spirit said one day, go Google what color is the sun, because you look up at the sun and it's like this bright, like white or yellow radiance. And when I went to go look it up, they said, no, the sun is all colors. Some scientists believe the sun is really green. And I was like, get the heck out of here. Like, the sun can't be green. But I want everybody to hear that, because I think that we talk about this brilliant white, and with everything that has happened and that we're going through as a society, I think we have to shift out of that a bit. But that's just another part. But I'm so excited for you that you got that connection with your
I loved
dad.
it. I loved the dream.
Yes. I've got a few announcements. This month's winner of the drawing is Mackenzie Payne, who gets one free session with me. Email me a screenshot of your 5-star positive review on Apple Podcasts, Google Business, or my Facebook page for your chance to win next month. Details are in the show notes. Friends, in the Angel membership in June 2021, Archangel Raphael and I are teaching you Self-Energy Healing 101 and Chakras 101. You'll learn how to give yourself an energy healing session, techniques to keep your energy clear, and how you can heal your own energy field. To join this course live or replay at any time, sign up for the Angel membership program today. Also, a new class of the Angel Reiki School begins on June 1st. Join this separate program to develop your unique spiritual gifts and become an Angel Reiki Master. I'm still offering private readings. To book one, sign up for our weekly Angel email. Once a month, you'll get an email that contains a link to book your session online. One more thing, I am loving spending time with you live and answering your questions over on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Follow me on social and our newly launched YouTube channel for tons of new video content. Thanks for your support and for sharing this podcast with your people. Tell us your next story.
So my second one, when I moved to Florida, I kept seeing 46 everywhere. Like, every time I looked at the clock, I would wake up exactly at like 12:46 a.m. or 3:46 a.m. You know, we would be watching a Netflix documentary. I think it was like on a drug lord one time. And I was like, oh, I wonder when he died. I'm going to look it up. And it was 46 years old. Like, it was overwhelming. And at first I was kind of scared because I really didn't know much about angel numbers. And so when I looked it up, it basically was like set strong foundations, all the materialistic stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. Someone's looking out. I just didn't know who. And one day I was sitting on my bed and I pulled out my dad's obituary, literally just to read it. I don't know. I sometimes do that. And I was sitting there and, you know, I just had a few thoughts pop up, like, read it 3 times. So I read it fully 3 times. And then I just felt I felt like, do the math, like subtract his, birthday from the year he died. And I did it and it came out to 46, but on the obituary, it's printed 45. And online, it's 45. And so I was like, the moment I saw it on my calculator on my phone, I got like immense body chills everywhere. And I texted my mom. I'm like, when did daddy die? Like, I didn't know if I was like going crazy. And so she gave me the dates and I was like, oh my God, like they printed it wrong. Like even the months added up. So, people could be like, oh, well, you didn't know when your dad died, but I was like 15. So I don't like after a certain age, I'm just like, I don't know, they're whatever. So I was just like, oh my goodness, like it's, it was printed wrong. And ever since I, figured that out, I see it like every day, like 20 times a day. And it's just like, I just know it's my dad. There's so many other stories that it's like, it'll come up and I'm like, oh, and I'll just start getting body chills. And I'm just like, hey dad, like I see you. But that's the other story.
That's
with the obituary.
That's amazing. So your dad has me writing down the word brother and circling it. What does that mean to you?
Maybe that he's with him because I've never met him. He passed away before I was alive.
Okay. How old was he when he passed?
I would say, I think he was 11 months. I don't think he hit a year.
Okay. Because Dad keeps showing me, the word brother. And as you said that, he kind of steps forward, and I see your brother being older, like he's not a baby anymore. He's with your dad on the other side. Are both of your dad's parents on the other side too? Because as your brother steps up to one side, he's showing me like his mom and his dad stepping up to the other side.
Just my grandpa is just his dad.
Okay. So doesn't mean that grandma's going anywhere, but sometimes like our energy can bridge both worlds a little bit. So going back to this, what is it that you do for work?
I'm in network marketing.
Okay. What does that mean exactly? Like network marketing? Like what is it exactly that you do? He's trying to get to a message there.
So I work from Wi-Fi, essentially. I have a whole team, and it's marketing. It's attraction and curiosity marketing, direct sales, essentially, on social media.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that's so much fun.
It is fun. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. So he keeps like laughing. Does your mom not totally understand it? Because it's like she's so proud of you, but I feel like she doesn't totally understand it all herself. And he's like, keep going. You have so much that you're doing. There is so much that is coming for you in this lifetime. And he's just so proud of all the work that you're doing.
Oh, I love that. My mom, she's definitely proud. I think she's just like, okay, yeah. She doesn't really fully understand, like the concepts between marketing and stuff like that. But she's like, you go, girl. Because I think where that comes from is like, I went to school for something, and then I was like, I don't want to work for anyone. I had that realization when I moved here, and I was like, absolutely not. I could not do this 9 to 5. And then I took a leap of faith and got into this company, and I made it my full time. So that's probably, I'm proud of myself. So I can, imagine.
That's amazing. Your dad says that he looks out for you every single day, and that he's just so incredibly proud of the person that you are. He says he's talking about even though that you moved to Florida, and I know that you were from here before, we talked about before you hopped on the call in Illinois. He said that you're always there for your mom, as an ear. And he makes me feel like you really play this huge emotional support role in her life. And he's just so thankful for who you are to her. It's so valuable.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah. So is it just you and mom here, or do you have another sibling?
I do. I have a little sister.
Okay. Because he takes what I was saying about mom and applies it to sister too. I feel like you look out for her, and you guide her and you mentor her. And what he said is, I talk to her through you.
Okay. I understand that, because I'm always I don't know. When you can just tell something's off with someone?
Yeah.
I always just send her text messages. The other day I sent her this book, read this book. And then she sent me another book back that was I don't know. It was just, I just get these instances where I text her.
Yeah.
Random stuff. And even my mom the other day, I wrote her this long paragraph, and I can totally understand what you're saying. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, Alex, so much for being here and sharing your time and your beautiful stories with us. I'm so sorry that Dad and your brother are on the other side, but keep your heart open, because your dad keeps saying that that's not the last sign that you'll ever see. In fact, as we develop relationships with them, those signs just increase more and more and more.
I will definitely do that. I see it every day. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You too. Beautiful souls, I'm so excited to announce that my book on angels and how they're working miracles in your life will be available on Amazon fall of 2021. If you're listening on or after fall of 2021, check it out. Friends, if you'd like to work with me each week, my angel membership program is perfect for you. You can join at any time, and you get access to past courses. In 2021, I'll be teaching you about a new topic each month. We started the year in February with a course on oneness and raising your vibration. March is angel communication, how to hear your angels. April is trusting your intuition. May is knowing your soul's purpose. June is working with Archangel Raphael to learn self-energy healing techniques and Chakras 101. July is rewriting the stories you've been holding on to. August is all about rewiring your mind to move past blocks. September is energetically working through ancestral trauma. October is working with your inner child and Archangel Michael. November is a guide to being an empath. Then we're rounding out the year with a course in December that helps you connect with your loved ones on the other side to help you deepen your personal connection with them. And in January 2022, we'll be back with a whole new course on manifestation and co-creation. You get all of this live group access to me, 2 new pre-recorded Reiki healings, and advance notice to book a session with me when you're an Angel member. Sign up for the Angel membership anytime. If you're listening in 2022, please know that we're planning to add new content each month. For details and to sign up, view the show notes below. Friends, the only thing that's not included in the Angel membership right now is the Angel Reiki School, where you learn to develop your unique spiritual gifts. Whereas the Angel membership is about your awakening journey and your personal spiritual growth. The Angel Reiki School, on the other hand, certifies you as an Angel Reiki Master Teacher and teaches you the art of energy healing and bringing through messages for your clients. Friends, if you're feeling called to the Angel Reiki School, it's because the souls you're here to help on earth, well, their omnipresent piece of them, their higher selves on the other side, that's what's behind you, pushing you, fueling you to become who you're meant to be. Because when you do, they know your work will shift the trajectory of their life here. That's what I mean when I say you have big, big purpose in this lifetime. A new class of the Angel Reiki School starts on the 1st of each month. Speaking of the Angel Reiki School, we're going to need about 800 volunteers this year. We select volunteers from people who've written a 5-star positive review and emailed us a copy. That way, we have a way of contacting you for your free volunteer session. Many of you have asked if I'm still booking sessions, and the answer to that is yes. I love my sessions with you. We have a new system where we send out an email once a month with a link to my calendar for you to book online. It's really easy. All you have to do is sign up to be on my email list on my website, theangelmedium.com. I've been spending a ton of time going live with you on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and I'm having a blast with it. Join me over on social and our newly launched YouTube channel for tons of new content, teaching videos, and actual video footage of these podcast episodes. Friends, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being part of this community and listening to this show. I truly feel that this is your show and the Angel show, and I just feel so blessed to be a part of it. You're the most supportive community a podcaster could have. I pray for you every day. If you have a special prayer request, you can submit it through my website homepage, and I'll be praying for you personally. Now for the oneness meditation, which is the last 5 minutes of every episode. And as you do this meditation, you'll raise your vibration and the vibration of the planet. Friends, what I want you to do is to just get into a relaxed position. If you are driving, operating machinery, need to concentrate, then this meditation is not for you. But anyone who is able to focus their attention on it, please join me. Friends, I want you to start by taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I want you to imagine that your socks, your shoes are off, and that your bare feet are able to connect with the soil of the earth. And down through the bottom, the soles of your feet, are these large roots that go down far and wide into the earth. Those roots go down far and wide, anchoring you into the earth as if you were a tree yourself. And up through those roots comes this beautiful, yummy, tingly energy. Begins to tingle at the tip of your toes. I want you to allow this yummy, tingly energy to just dance up over your feet, around your ankles. Feel this yummy, tingly energy as it moves up over your calves, your shins, all the way up to your knees. Feel this energy at your knees and allow it to move up the thighs, the hamstrings, all the way up to the sides of the hips. I want you to allow this energy to move from the hips up to the base of your spine, the base of your stomach. And I want you to feel this energy as it climbs up the spine and the stomach, all the way up until it reaches your heart. As you feel this yummy, tingly, sparkly energy surrounding the outside of your heart, filling the inside of your heart, notice how your entire body comes into a gentle state of ease. Allow this energy to move up into the shoulders, into the neck. Feel it as it fills your entire head, front to back, side to side, top to bottom. And then feel this energy as it moves through the hair follicles on the top of your head, so that you feel this yummy tingliness 2 inches to 10 feet or higher above the top of your head. Friends, you might feel like there's a string above your head lifting you up towards the sky. You might feel an airy floatiness. You might feel an expansive spaciousness. What I want you to do from here is imagine that there is this large opening at the crown of your head. It's the size of a cereal bowl, right? And I want you to imagine that it extends upwards towards heaven, and that God sends this loving, peace-filled oneness energy. It's love, it's joy, it's peace, it's bliss, it's ease, it's grace. And God just sends this energy through the crown of your head. It moves through your head, down through your neck, down through your shoulders, and it starts to pool. This God energy starts to pool around your heart, within your heart. And I just want you to feel that for a moment. And I want you to just tap in and notice. I want you to notice that your heart, your physical heart, is one with your body. And I want you to notice that your heart and your body are one with the air surrounding you. And I want you to notice that your heart, your body, the air surrounding you are one with all life here on earth. All plants, all people, all animals, all life on earth. And now notice how your heart into your auric field. You could feel out into the energy of the world, into the energy of everything everywhere. Friends, that is oneness, and you can carry oneness with you in your everyday. I don't want you to stop here. I don't want you to open up your eyes. I want you to continue this meditation and to see that surrounding you are angels. You have guardian angels around you. You have cherub angels holding the space open for you to get into oneness at any time. You have archangels working with you in every area of your life. You have loved ones on the other side. See them in detail, friends, because you seeing them in detail is the exact same thing as you going to them on the other side, knocking on their door, asking them to spend time with you. They love you so incredibly much. They want to spend time with you. They want to develop that relationship with you. When they're there, you're here. I know it's different, but you can still have that beautiful, incredible relationship. All of these beings, your angels, your guides, your loved ones on the other side, they form your spirit team who's always working to guide you, direct you, protect you. Friends, what I want you to do is just take some time with them right here, right now. What they want you to know is that they are working with you all the time. What they want you to know is that they are sending you signs and symbols to show you that they're next to you. Friends, they ask you to see that they are bringing in gift after gift after gift through your heart chakra to bless your life with miracles. Friends, it's your job to remain open, to believe, and to trust that they are working miracles in your life. Friends, I love you. They love you so incredibly much. Stay open and know, believe, trust, have faith, know like you know that they are working with you always. See you here next time. Have a blessed day.